All right, so Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Today's video is a crypto market review, the first video for crypto for 2024. Today's date is the 2nd of January 2024. Got quite a bit to talk about and a few charts to look at to see what is happening and where we could be potentially heading. So, first and foremost, let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. So, here on the left is the daily chart, the right is the weekly chart, but we're going to zoom in on the daily chart right now. So, we've had a fantastic fourth quarter in 2023. We ran up, and what's happened? We cooled off around about the $44,789 mark, and we pulled back into the moving averages of the 20-day moving average, and we've been really fluctuating in and around the 20-day moving average around the 44,000 and a half mark. What happened yesterday was a beautiful textbook setup, because what's happened here, price has found some form of support just above the 50-day moving average. Okay, so it's been floating in or around about 41 to 42,000 level. But what's happened, the price really bullishly broke above the 20-day moving average. Okay, made a 20-day high yesterday, okay, last night, and we are breaking out. Okay, now the next line of resistance that we need to look out for, if I go over to the weekly chart, let's just zoom in here, you can see, here we go. Price is now heading into resistance, which is, where is it here? 28th of March 2022's highs. Okay, price ran up and hit the 30-week moving average that acted as a heavy line of resistance. We then sold off, okay, and what's happening now is that price is coming back into that level, and that is $48,571. Okay, that is the area that we need to be focusing on. Do we break past that and continue higher, or do we pull back, okay, and then go back down into a level of support, if it does break below the 8-week moving average, by the way, and then potentially act back as support here, where we had the initial breakout on the 23rd of October, which was in around about the 32,000 mark. Okay, you can see the 30-week moving average is rising. This is bullish chart formation, but on the weekly, on the RSI, it is overbought right now, so there could be some cooling off period coming into play very, very soon. But I believe that price can head to $48,571 before we actually get that initial official pullback. There is so much to look forward to regards to crypto. You've got the Bitcoin halving happening in April this year, but before that, you also got the ETF announcement happening, which is next week at some point. You have a gang of institutions that have applied for ETFs. You've got Grayscale, obviously trying to get their ETF on board as well. So there's a lot happening in the crypto space at the moment. So that is Bitcoin. Okay, so once again, we are potentially heading into the first line of resistance here at $48,571. From there, do we continue to break out, or do we pull back and come back down into the 32,000 level, which is going to be coming into the 30-week moving average, which is currently rising? Okay, but the weekly chart formation is bullish right now, okay, in my opinion. Okay, we are coming into the bull market cycle. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Where are we going here? Ethereum, here we go. So current price at the moment is $2,365. Now, I like Ethereum. Okay, if you can see here, price broke out of resistance at $2,148. We're now coming into some form of pivot line of resistance in or around about the 2,500 mark. Okay, that is what we need to focus on. But the major key resistance level that we need to look out for, if we do break above the 2,500 mark, is going to be, where was this next level of resistance? Same as Bitcoin at the 28th of March 2022. Same thing, price ran up into the 30-week moving average and then sold off very, very hard, aggressively. Okay, so really ultimately we want to be looking for $3,590 for Ethereum eventually, okay, in this bull market cycle. That is what we want to be looking for. Okay, now let's look at a few altcoins that's on my radar right now. Let's take a look at ICP, Internet Computer, which I really do like this altcoin. Let me just zoom in. Bear me a second. Here we go. So as you can see here, with ICP, price sold off back in 2022. Then we started to range, okay, from July of 2022, and we really didn't do anything, but we was kind of forming some form of base here. And what happened was price broke out around about the $6.50 mark, and we've continued higher. Okay, I believe this altcoin is just getting started, ICP. Okay, we're currently trading at $13.14 right now. Next line of resistance that we need to focus on is in or around about the $23.70 mark. Okay, that's ICP. Another altcoin that's on my list that I like. Give me a second. Where is it? One second. Well, another one here is Matic. Polygon network here. Above the 30-week moving average, but we are coming into a trend line form of resistance here for Matic. Okay, what I'm looking for is to break out of here and then continue higher. Next line of resistance for Matic is around $1.50 mark. That's about a 50% move from what current price is. Currently ranging around about the 98 cents to $1 mark at the moment. So I'm looking for a 50% move for Matic in this bull cycle at the moment. Bitcoin Cash as well, I'm keeping a very close eye on at the moment. If I just go on to the daily, so you can see more of a closer view here. Here we go. So price ran up back in October, 24th of October 2023, up to around about the 270 mark, but price has been struggling in or around this sort of level here. As you can see, price is in some form of cluster, trying to work out whether it wants to go up or wants to go down. I do have a current position on Coinbase for Bitcoin Cash at the moment. I'm looking for price to break out of the 270 zone and continue higher and eventually head back up to the 26th of June 2023 resistance level, at which is the $330 mark for Bitcoin Cash. Okay, another altcoin that I also like and I have a position on is INJ, which is a very good strong move in INJ. So you can see here we had an aggressive breakout here, lovely base formation. Let me just go into the weekly. Here we go. There you have it. Nice base formation. Broke out aggressively on the week of the 23rd of October 2023. That was around about $10.68. And we are currently trading at $38 right now. $38. We reached a level here at $45 and we're now pulling back, which is entirely normal. I'll look to probably add more as it comes into the 8-week moving average in or around about the $27 mark, but I'll be looking to act upon that when I look on the daily, and the $27 mark is in or around the 50-day moving average for INJ. Okay, the last one that I do have on my list that I want to get into at some point is LCX. If I can find it, give me a second. Here we are. LCX currently trading just over 10 cents. We ran up, we broke out, and then we've consolidated into the 50-day moving average, and then we have an aggressive engulfing bullish bar on the 29th of December. Broke out just above the above 8 cents. We're now currently trading just above 10 cents right now. Okay, this actually could be a good position to continue to get into. Next line of resistance to look out for is 16 cents on LCX. Okay, so those are my coins that I'm currently looking at: ICP, LCX, Matic, Bitcoin Cash, and obviously the native majors is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, make sure you subscribe, click that like button, and I'll see you on another video. Speak to you guys soon.